Hello, everyone. Good morning.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, yes.
Got it.
Okay,
Hold on,
still.
I have to shut my door. Hold up.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So shut means close.
Shut means close the door.
Okay.
Because my daughter, I don't know if you remember my twins, my younger kids, just
Okay.
graduated college,
Mm-hmm.
and my son got a PhD program
Oh,
scholarship for biomedical engineering at the University of Delaware.
oh.
So he's going back to school for 4 more years. But my daughter, she graduated with a computer science degree from Boston University. She just got herself a job. She's working
Ah,
upstairs in her room. So I have to shut my door because now I'm sharing my house office with my daughter who's working over there. So,
okay. So, but your daughter is graduated in computer science or something. Okay.
and she wants nothing to do with what I do. Nothing. Nothing.
Yeah, she's young.
She
She's
uh
young.
she grew up working the giving chain. So her and her
Mhm.
friends were the people who were at the
Okay.
farms picking the food and delivering the food, and she did the
Okay.
manual labor for the giving chain. She's like done. So it's fun, but she's got a job. She's working for a software application company called
Mhm.
Expanse that just develops apps for mortgages. So she's
Mhm.
good to go, coding away in her room.
Okay.
So that was
Congratulations. Yeah, is it the first job for her? Okay.
Yep, he
Good,
was
very good.
looking all summer long, and
Yeah,
then
start the career, the experience.
yep. So
Yeah,
hopefully
first step.
this
Very
will
good.
this will work for her. So
Mhm.
it's all good. And then my other two are,
Mhm.
the older two have been working. One's a hedge fund manager in Manhattan.
Okay.
So she travels all over. She's a partner
Mhm.
actually in Corbin Capital. And then my other one is an NP. She's a psychiatric nurse practitioner. So she has
Mhm.
a practice where she, she's like a psychiatrist almost.
Okay.
Um, so it's good.
Good.
Everybody's
Very good.
in place.
Yeah, because in Italy it's very, very difficult to get the first job. Yeah,
Yeah,
after
she's
the
tried
other,
for
very,
months.
it's very, very difficult here. Very, very
It's
difficult.
here too. She actually, my husband helped her. Give a little push. So she's working. So
Okay.
everything's good here.
Very
And
good.
then and if it was my birthday on Saturday, so I had a lot of fun. Everybody
Oh,
came down and visited me, so it was real nice.
okay. Very
I
good.
got to play Queen for the day. A role I play very well. Hold on.
Okay, okay, no problem.
Here we go.
Yeah,
Okay.
perfect. So I see lots of Jerem slides. I added just
Yes, yes.
one slide.
Okay, let's just first. Okay, so this is the Monday morning antitrust Linux Foundation decentralized trust call for AIFAQ lab. This is an open call. Anyone is welcome. Their code of conduct and where to go. The code of conduct is displayed on your screen in a second. We'll do it real quick right there. If anybody needs to read it, please do. Um, but that's how we behave in the calls with respect and dignity for other people's ideas. I think everybody on the call.
we actually we don't see your screen.
Oh, I was having trouble with that the other day too. Hold on. I have so many screens open, it's not even funny. And if I can find the one with you guys, that would be good. And I can't hold on. I might have to log off and log back in. Just give me a second. Oh no, there you are. Okay.
Mhm.
Got to switch you down here. Put you guys up there. Hold on. 1, 2, 3. Did that work?
Yes,
Okay.
yes, it works.
Okay. So again, here are the code of conduct, the Trello card where I put the notes in the recording. There's a link to it there. And the recording will be here as well. And just in case you don't know, I mean, I do this every week and I don't know if anybody knows, but if you ever want to know what happened in any of our calls, when I do the week schedule, I copy and paste the other schedule under here. So every single call we've had and everything we've talked about is all here. If you ever wanted to find a link or something for, I don't get rid of them. I just push them at the bottom. So starting with that, we're just going to jump right into, is this it or is this it? That's not it. So it should be this one. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
And let me do it like this. So everybody's, oh no, I don't want to share my screen.
Mm-hmm.
I want to present. That's what I want. Okay. So I'll let you take over now.
Okay, yeah, I think we can. Yeah, maybe Jeremy, if he is able to open the microphone and talk, because I have just one slide, and or we
We can
can
just go
chat.
through them if you want.
Hmm.
So just to recap before we get into the snowflake. So right now, this is where I think we are. And if I'm not, put something in the chat, JRAM. So we have a solution. We're getting ready to put it into the marketplace. We have the one pager. It's on our website. We can go over or look on or being built on our website. We can go over that. We haven't sent anything over to Tim that he asked, only because we were waiting for the video just to show it today, see if it's okay and everybody likes it. And then we're going to send all that stuff over to Tim today. But as far as getting into the Snowflake marketplace and what that looks like, I think that's what we're talking about now. So let's just, yep, we did this already. Antitrust, all that fun stuff. So JRAM, I don't know. Let me see if you put something in the chat. Okay, so if you want to speak to this,
So am I audible, Bobby?
yes, you are.
Yes.
So from my end, the Snowflake updates, I have already mentioned it, like what things are required for the provider account for marketplace ready and to deploy our app, and UI improvements and video demo, which I have updated the UI part and enhanced the audio. And the stable version 1 is already ready. Need some deployment config files into it, and also working on version 2. And I have also found the other competitor in the Snowflake which are working same as our, but they are into the financial data. So the first one, Bobby, can you just?
Yeah, yeah. Funny you should mention that with the other competitors, because when I was at that Snowflake convention, that was the theme, was Snowflake for financial markets. So I'm not surprised that that's in there, because that's definitely what they were pumping at that event.
So for provider account, the marketplace, we need uh, we need we need an official mail of AIFAQ Pro.
We have Bobby at AIFAQ.pro. I think GC at AIFAQ.pro. That's for you, Gianluca Capuzza. I took your first initial and your last initial.
No, it's different because it is J. My is
G.
G Capuzzi.
I did GC at AIFAQ.pro. And it should work. The password is. Wait, I did that wrong. My caps was on.
Okay.
It's that one. And anyone who wants a email address. I can set them up in 2 seconds. So, JRAM, if you want one, just let me know what you want the name to be. Mine is This Works Too.
Bobby, you have already shared me a mail.
Pardon?
So I'm asking not a personal mail regarding the Snowflake account mail for AIFAQ Pro.
I'm not sure what you're asking.
So I was asking like I have already a mail that you have provided me like mjairam@aifaq.pro.
Oh, okay. You already had it's still working?
Yeah, it's working now. So
Oh, good,
right
because
now I
I
need
had
a
for a while it wasn't working, and I had to redo them all, and I wasn't sure the old ones were still working once I did the switch. So as long as it's still working, you're good to go.
so I just need an other mail for this only for this the Snowflake account. So we can make uh, a only mail for the Snowflake like for marketplace and everything. Like it's a provider account. All of us can use it.
Oh, okay. So kind of like info at AIFAQ.pro, but with a better first name.
Yeah, it will work, Bobby. So these are the things that we need to fill in the Snowflake marketplace to become a provider. Like we need to fill the form and description of what we are going and the website URL and support content and company logo. And so it will typically would take 1 to 3 days for approval. And for technical artifacts for which thing I need to deploy into it, I'm currently working on it. So by Wednesday I will complete it. So for the monetization purpose, like for right now, we are making it to the free one. Like if we just upgrade into the paid one, so we need just these details like tax details, provide business entity
Oh,
info, and
sorry.
everything. Yeah,
Sorry, that was my fault. I was clicking and I shouldn't have. Hold on. Get my mouse back over there. Ah, I'm a bad presenter. There, sorry.
yeah, no issues.
So the monetization. So if I give you all that information, we can just set this up right away.
Yes,
It might
Bobby,
take
for
me
the
to Wednesday to get the banking information, but I have all the other stuff. I can send it over to you today.
yeah, okay, but right now we are offering it for the free, like so we don't need, but later we just needed this information.
Okay.
So this will
Sometimes
take
they make
around.
you put the credit card information down even for the free plan, but I'll figure that out. Are you using the AIFAQ Pro account yet?
Uh, no, Bobby, I'm using my demo account like
Okay.
other. So in the part B, like in the Snowflake, I have improved the UI part. So next slide, Bobby. So this was the before UI, which I have made for the AIFAQ Pro in the Snowflake. So in the next slide, you can see the improvements.
Oh, very nice.
So here I have also mentioned a theme like it's in the dark theme, and in the light theme. In the next slide, you can see the entire one. The next slide.
Very nice.
So
Very
these
good
are
work,
the
Jared. Very good work.
UI improvements in the Snowflake app. And the third part is like the video demo is ready with the updated UI enhancement. You can just click onto it.
I do have
You
to
can
stop
check
for a
it.
second though,
Yeah,
because
that's
I have to stop sharing and resharing so we can hear it. So hold on just a sec.
Bring your enterprise knowledge to life. Chat with your data privately, transparently, and powered by open source AI, all within Snowflake. Welcome to AIFAQ Pro Inside Snowflake, your intelligent AI assistant for querying, chatting, and understanding your enterprise data securely within Snowflake. Hey, we start by selecting our preferred open source LLM model. As you can see on the screen, we can choose from models like Mistral 7B, Snowflake Arctic, or Mistral 8 into 7B. Simply select one of these models to power your chat experience inside Snowflake. On the left sidebar, you'll find the knowledge base section. This is where you can upload your documents, whether it's PDFs, CSVs, or text files. For this demo, let's upload an AWS document as an example. Once uploaded, the app automatically starts parsing the document and creating structured tables in Snowflake for embedding. This ensures your data is processed efficiently and ready for retrieval. After the upload is completed, you can see the list of your uploaded documents, each showing the timestamp and file type extension for easy tracking and management. Now comes the best part, chatting with your own data. Let's ask a question from the uploaded AWS document. For example, what is the use of free AWS credits? The chatbot instantly responds with the exact answer retrieved from the document and mentioning the source, showing how AIFAQ Pro enables context-aware, knowledge-driven insights within Snowflake. Want to try it yourself? Fill out the Google form in the video description and get early access to the AIFAQ Pro app inside Snowflake.
That was awesome. I have to say, I am so impressed. It's awesome.
Did you use, Jerem?
Uh, I have used my own editing software.
Okay.
Because that is a great presentation. I just want to I want to show it to everybody I know. I'm going to go out to lunch today. Oh, look this. It's awesome. I think that's great. Right now my head is spinning because I want to put this everywhere, and I know that I got to slow down and think about the right places. I'll get it over to Tim today with the one pager. I think that this is awesome. With the link to test it. So let me just make sure I have that right link. Just do this.
Bobby, I haven't uploaded it into the YouTube right now. I will upload it and I will share a link to you. So you can share, and the Google form will be in the video description.
Yeah, and the only other thing was that link to the live demo for Tim. I think I have that somewhere. Let me just go check the Trello card because that's where it should be. No, I didn't put it in there. Of course not. I will get that stuff. So what I'll do on this Trello card, and I hope everybody has access to it. And I forgot you, Gianluca. Sorry. I will put all my information, JRAM, about the AIFAQ account I have, how to access it, the instance, the password, all that stuff in this card on Trello, so that it's all there. And if you could put your information on there too, like a link to the YouTube video when you get it, and a link to the instance for Tim to test. And if we all have it there, everybody can go share it. And because this is amazing, I am blown away. This is so cool. Can share it with whomever they know, get involved in like Discord channels for Snowflake. I'm going to be all over the world today in this, dropping this video when I get the link. So, I know I should slow down. We should get it all up in the marketplace probably first, a free version before I start sharing. So I will hold off, but I'm very excited. And you can tell that by I get very excited. Are we going back to this? Okay.
So
Sorry,
the
I was
stable version,
so hyped.
yeah. Yeah. So the stable version is one is ready. So for deployment into the marketplace, we need these technical artifacts like the app package and documentation and listing details. So these are things I will complete it by Wednesday or Thursday, and I will share you. So if by Saturday or Sunday, we would be like in live into the marketplace as soon as possible.
Okay. Do you want a meeting Thursday just to help out, or if you need support, we could set one up Thursday morning. If not, keep going.
Yeah, okay, Bobby. I will inform you before on the Wednesday regarding the meeting.
Perfect.
Do we need a
Perfect. I'll set a meeting up if we need one. I'm so excited. Thank you so much for your hard work. And I did want to, oh, hold on. I'm not done. I did want to talk about presenting this in places, but we'll get to that in a second. Yeah, this is, I agree with Gianluca.
So
Nicely
currently
done.
working, yeah, the next slide, Bobby. So currently working on the version 2, which we have discussed that the entire and enterprise version uh, by the end of this mentorship, like adding a role-based access control and connecting the data pipelines and cloud services like AWS, Azure, and GCP, and automating the data ingestion, syncing, and creating a dynamic knowledge base, and creating a visual analytics dashboard with which auto generates the data insights from the knowledge base. So currently working on 4 of this. So by the end of this mentorship, it will be like a stable, we will get a stable version of it, a complete enterprise version. For the competitors part, I have found an Maxa.ai, which is working like us, but they are mainly on the financial data. So also they have won the Snowflake Startup Challenge in 2023. So I have mentioned the website and the video. If anyone wants to check it out, they can check it out about this, what they are going to do.
Interesting. Now, would you think that we're a candidate for the Snowflake Startup Challenge 2026?
Yes, Bobby, we can, but the version 2 which we are going to do will be like a game changer, or we can win the startup challenge. That's an interesting part. Like version 2 is
Because
like
we would
more
support
competitive
you
one.
if you wanted to go through that program.
Yeah, thanks, Bobby. So these are the
Absolutely.
updates from my end from the Snowflake. I will hand over to Gianluca.
Yeah, yeah. One thing. Great job, Jairam. If you, yeah, I suggest to you to apply for the startup Snowflake program, because sometimes they um, give you free credits, so you can use like an enterprise environment in Snowflake for free, for example, for 1 year or something like that. So we have the same in AWS. I'm using some free credit free credits from AWS after applying to a kind of startup program. So I suggest to do the same, and maybe you can check the requirements and other details in the program before to apply. But yeah, maybe try to
And
check.
any support you need from us, we've got your
Mhm.
back.
Okay. And about the AIFAQ, okay, my after I think 2 months of customer, not customer, but market discovery activity, I think we should start another journey to get customer, so to go to the production. And I interviewed more than 20 people, founders or people involved in startup, open source project manager, and also some AI engineer or people, some director of company that wants to go to the production. And I also have some uh, maybe feature that we can investigate. And personally, I'd like to start to an emerging I think opportunity in the market. What is it's the security. I think at the moment security, privacy, and also data governance, it there is a gap in these topics in the market. And for company that wants to go to the production, they need support in this area. So personally, I'd like to follow an iteration process. Now, after some interviews, I'd like to um, to figure out the current state of art of the market, the other tool, how many open source tool we have in the market currently, if is there some any gap in the market. For example, in we have, I think, also a big opportunity in the European market because Europe has an AI Act, and the AI Act will work in 2026. It's not the biggest market European, but it's also a big market because it's 700 million people, and with also is a with technology. So lots of people will use AI at the moment in Europe. So we can also see maybe we can have the first provider in security for the international market, but also our software can be Europe AI Act compliant. And so I think can be an
What does
opportunity.
that mean? Europe AI compliant.
Yeah, because Europe it's different from US. US start with technology and try to execute. Europe start with problem and try to create law rules. And so we have in our market we have lots of constraints. And so if public administration, university and schools want to use, but also private companies in the moment wants to use AI, starting from 2026, they should respect the European AI Act is the first rule, and they needs lots of yeah. It's similar to privacy, but it's another. It's applied to AI model and LLM.
Have
Okay,
to read it.
so I think the best way is to have the an international as
Agreed.
knowledge, but also European compliant. Because it seems we are, if we start with, there is a market gap at the moment in this area, and I talked with 2 or 3 people, and they told me it's very difficult. It's not difficult to implement an AI chatbot at the moment, but it's very difficult to pass from the building step to the production step with security, data governance, observability, and also reduce hallucinations.
Ray
Yeah,
J.
like
Rib was
what
funny.
you guys create AI, you create regulation.
But
Yeah,
I'll tell you, there is in the United States, like I feel bad I have to say this about my country, but there's a lot of anger and confusion over what the heck is happening with our government right now. It's like, so one of the big things that, at least in the health market in the United States, that is sweeping through the country is Europe's guidelines, because our guidelines are coming from some crazy man who thinks he's a doctor and he's not. So everybody's like, oh, Europe has these great standards. Let's just follow them anyway. So this is perfectly on trend with what the United States is feeling right now. If Europe's doing it, it's got to be right. So if you have regulations, let's adopt them, because we don't know what we're doing over here right now. We are so confused as a people right now. It's not even fun.
yeah, okay. Actually, we have rules in Europe, but also we have lots of consumer because European people has a computer. We have technology that we use, and we use AI. We have a large use of AI in Europe. We
Yep.
also have some companies, essentially in France. We have Mistral is a France US company. Also, yeah, Hugging Face is another France US company. Uh, but we have regulation. And we I think we also can try to get that opportunity, because no people are very interested in that, because the uh, GDPR and also AI Act, it's very important. People are they are rushed to have these rules, but no rush uh, to build some tools,
To
um,
support those rules.
yeah, that support. And also in international way, there are some gaps in LLM operationals, lots of gap, because yeah, I talked with some people and they say we are deciding to build if from build versus buy, because build an AI chatbot, it's yeah, you already said, Bobby, when you say, yeah, I can create my landing page, but if I am company with money, I prefer to buy landing page or web application. Yeah, it's similar. Many
Mhm.
companies start to create their own chatbot, but they have problems because no tools to go in the production. There's no tool to go in production, so they have difficult, and now they wants to decide to buy. So I think that it's an opportunity for us. And personally, I want to start with the current state of arts about security, privacy, and data governance, especially for healthcare, chatbot, law, support, chatbot, and others critical system. It's very important. Maybe some companies don't want to share their business secrets. So, what solution, what kind of architecture are the best? We can think to an architecture very close, yeah, a close architecture when a company download the AI model and also can disconnect from the web. Yeah, it's a or another maybe another kind of solution can be you are in your cloud, your trusted cloud with your data, and our system does not I don't know, touch your data in any case. So we can start proposing this architecture and some small MVP, very small MVPs, and try to get feedback from the market. Okay, at the
I
same
agree.
way, yeah, I think in the same case we can also solve another issue, is to build the community. So
Well,
maybe
that's what I want. Right now, I am so jealous. Ryan posted this morning that he has 10 maintainers to his project. How do, come on. We got to get some maintainers, Gianluca. We got to like take a page
yeah,
out of Ryan's book.
all
We need
right.
to be able to say our community is growing. So congratulations, Ryan, on that achievement. That's very good. But we are a little jealous over here at AIFAQ because we don't have anybody joining us. People just take our tool and run with it. They don't join us, which is good in a sense, but it's not going to get us out of incubation. Or, I mean, it's not going to get us to incubation. Um, just
Okay,
that said.
so yeah. I think two things. One is the community, and also a bit. I also had an interview with two people last week. One is a guy is working for a startup, but he also wants to investigate AI and wants to join our community. So I told him to download the system, check it out, and after that maybe we can support and try to attend the
Well,
weekly
I'm not
meeting.
sure what it means to become. I guess as soon as you, and I'm sure Ryan can do this because he's just got 10 new ones. As soon as somebody commits a line of code from a different company, does that mean that we have now two maintainer companies? Like, is that how that works? Like, if this guy has like a company name, say Ledger Academy, and he
Mhm.
goes and commits some code to AIFAQ. So now we have a company AIFAQ and a company Ledger Academy. Is that two maintainers? Like
Oh,
what does it mean?
I think we don't have, actually we don't have issue with maintenance, but we if we want to move to incubation, we should have two at least to pay customers. So we have,
Oh,
yeah, I
I
think
never
so.
heard that before anywhere.
Mhm,
Anywhere paid customers. I
mhm,
always thought on the Linux Foundation side, they do not care at all about if you're making a profit. They do not care the business side of whatever you're doing because that was always where I butted heads because I'm business. Like
mhm.
so I would be like, all right, what are we doing business wise? And they would just we don't care. We want to know what you're doing contributor wise. Go ahead, Ryan.
Okay.
Yeah, actually, I had asked some of the people for like how will they contribute to like some of the projects. So like what I guess problem is there is like which I told earlier that the architecture which we are following for the code base, it's like not very familiar with multiple like the popular repos. So like the problem which even I faced was like I had to set up it and I had to understand the architecture first. Generally like people do have the code UI code in TypeScript and like it has a like same architecture, like every repo has that same architecture. Like it's comparatively easier for like contributors to easily like relate with the architecture. And like as I told in the last meet, like I have something to show. Yeah, this one. So like as I told that I just replicated the Streamlit version into an types like in the React language. I completely made it in the React language itself so that it can be easily converted to the production version easily. So like I was
Mhm.
just
Awesome.
working on this. Like I have converted it into the TypeScript one, and it's currently building on like like VIT one. So I was like just working on this and also then yeah.
That's
Y-
awesome. That is
Yeah,
awesome.
great job, Jaram. I think yeah, it's one of I think one of the in the bullet point updates, improve architecture, adding modularity, split front end and back end means that I'd like to split the two parts because we can continue with Streamlit as a prototyping library if I'd like to maybe test some features, but at the same time splitting the architecture, people wants to work on the front end like you in React JS, you can. So it's one of in the roadmap. It's the first part, code base refactoring, update GitHub repo. Yeah, I think I can share my screen.
Yeah, sorry. Actually, this one, like this was the repo which, like the AIFAQ one repo it is, and I was just working. Like this architecture is generally known by people. So like
Mhm.
even people would like first start with some like a small contribution, like just changing like 10-15 lines. But like once someone is changing 10-15 lines, then it's like more easier to convert like from 10-15 lines to 500 lines, like we can convince a person who has contributed 10 lines to like start contributing to 500 lines.
Mhm.
Like I will like what I was suggesting is like if we can convert it into like such code base which is like a standard one, and if we approve like small changes like each and every like a small changes once, and once a small change is approved, then taking them in some of the like weekly dev calls, and once we take them in some weekly dev calls, then we can convert them into a contributor like in 1 or 2 week.
Got it.
Mhm.
Yeah, actually, another thing was like which I had was this one key. we have like if we could label it like label the issues more rapidly and like just keep iterating every week if we are like if we wait for like people to join, then it would take, I guess it would take more time. But if we have some or the other issue every week, like every week we have some like two or three issue, like this is like I how I was labeling it on Gitmesh. Like for every repo I was like just labeling, and if someone replies somewhere, then I would assign him some or the other person like who would be contacting him, and like how, because like one
You
of
made
the
it
reason
easy.
which I
Got
think,
it. You
yeah,
made it
like
real
they
easy.
would, yeah, they would feel it like they are completely connected with the ecosystem, like completely connected one, like in that way. So like this was how I converted 10 people into contributors, because
Got it.
earlier they contributed like one like 5-10 lines, and I approved that. And it's like when they contributed that, then I soon told them that you can contribute more, and you would get benefit of like you can like say that you are contributing, and in that way.
Yep. Linux found. Yep. That is awesome. So we have to figure out, Gianluca, a way to make it like a best first issue, and we can put it on the Hyperledger Discord and see if anybody grabs one, or just we have to make it really easy for people to contribute that first 10 lines.
Yeah, I think I think the best way is to a refactoring of the repository, update with the current code with code for FI instance, and after that split. Yeah, let me share my screen. Yeah, improve architecture, splitting the front end and back end, and also try to follow a standard for open source contributing. Yeah, also uh, I think we can remove some branches just to have the main branch with documentation and agents and Snowflake branch, no more. And switch to PostgreSQL because SQLite it's not enough sophisticated with our needs at the moment. So, and also handle the GitHub issues and PRs, uh, follow support the new contributors in the onboarding step, micro tasks assignment, because yeah, in the also evaluate the pair programming and training process, because maybe we in the backend part we can have some technical too technical part in my opinion. So I think that can be that that's my idea lists, and but the execution we could discuss together the execution. So
Well, and the one thing, like, again, I'm just still in love with JRam's video. I want to do so much with that. I would love to take his video if there's any way we can do that video. I know this is a couple weeks down the road or towards the end of the mentorship, but I would love a video just like for Snowflake, but for the Linux Foundation, that length that we can send over to Robert Reeves. That's what he wants to see. He doesn't want to come to a meetup. He doesn't want to come involved in our minutia. He wants to take 2 minutes out of his time and see what we're doing. So if we can do a video for the Linux, so we have to work on the Linux Foundation instance, make it look really sharp, and get a video like that and send it to Robert Reeves at the Linux Foundation. He's like in charge of business development, and he owes. He said he'll look in on us as we progress. So he's like kind of waiting for us to get back to him with something mind blowing. I would love to send him this video of the Linux Foundation, like do something similar to what JRam just showed us, but instead of the Snowflake, have it be for all the maintainers of all the projects in the Linux Foundation.
yeah, I think Ryan already have a video. I see your Cluedo video on LinkedIn. Is it correct, Ryan?
Which one?
You
Like
have
the
You already posted a video on Git Mesh.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I
Yeah,
had
Bobby,
like I
he already have Ryan as a video like Jerem on Git Mesh topic.
Okay.
I think
I will have
1 minute or
to.
1 minute and a half.
But does it talk about AI FAQ for Linux Foundation? How you can question your code base
I don't know. I think
or easy like what I want the video to show is for and not just because remember this guy is not just the Linux Foundation decentralized trust. He's not just Hyperledger. He's all of
Mhm,
Linux Foundation. So if
mhm.
we can show him kind of like, oh, you can get to your Snowflake data in your Snowflake data. Oh, you can get to your GitHub repository in the Linux Foundation and ask questions of it and develop code from it and do all this stuff without leaving the Linux Foundation environment or whatever. Or you can, like, what do you think? Is that a benefit or is that like a really good selling point or like what? Because I want to get somebody because these mentees should be a part of what we do with Robert Reeves and the Linux Foundation. The momentum is there. We should just keep going with it. So,
Uh,
what do we put in this video to the Linux Foundation guy to wow him?
okay, personally, I think we should demonstrate um, new that a mentorship program can produce new ideas. And actually, we have new
Git mesh.
projects. One is AI FAQ Snowflake, and the other one is Git Mesh. So we can talk with him. Okay, the core project is AI FAQ with this chatbot for maintainers. We want to improve. We want to go to the first release 1.0, but at the same time, in the mentorship program also were born two new projects. One is Git Mesh with more traction, and the other one is Snowflake is AI Focus Snowflake with it's in the indexing industry area. So maybe we can present
I don't
something.
know. I don't think that's what he wants to hear. I don't think he cares about the mentorship program. I don't think he cares that he is business development Linux Foundation. So we want to give him a tool that he can use or show off. So he wants to take so this is my idea of what Robert Reeves would be good for. We show him this AIFAQ repository in the Linux Foundation uh, environment, and we say
Mhm.
it's ready now for you to show it off. You can test this, like show him the video. You can get in any repository and ask code questions and develop code for across the entire Linux Foundation family, kind of like what we're doing for Snowflake. So instead of Snowflake clients using our AIFAQ, it would be all the different Linux Foundation projects can use our
Okay.
like open FSS can use AIFAQ. Secure Dat can use AIFAQ, not just LFDT. Do you think that's
Okay.
possible?
Yeah. So, but we need to add another feature that means when a new user sign in, he has his own database, knowledge base. Okay, I can, yeah,
That's I've
plan,
always wanted
yeah,
that.
plan to do that.
But that again,
Okay.
and this is just because I think uh, this video should come from the mentees to Robert Reeves. I mean, it's their work, but he doesn't have time. He doesn't care about what we've been doing. He just wants something he can use and show off. That's what that man's about. He wants he wants a new thing. So if we can show him a video where he can take that video at the end and just run with it, I think we'd have he'd fulfill his promise to throw money at us when we needed it.
Yeah,
His words, not mine.
yeah, we can try also with, yeah, we can say that we already have that feature. We can show when you logged in, you can upload your documents, and after 1 minute you can ask questions to your documents, because your knowledge base, because the
Yep.
chatbot can reply to and also reply with some comments in how to install Fabric, on how to install Besu, and so yeah, we can also create a video in 1 minute video in
That would be,
on
yeah.
that.
And then if
Yeah.
we show that to him with the action item at the end where he can play with it and he can take it and run with it.
Okay.
Just something to close off the mentorship program at the end of the next month with. I think that video would be great to just.
I will do, and I will share with you and other people in the meeting. So with
Yeah, well,
Jaron,
next week, if
Brian.
anybody else has an idea for this video, create a video. We'll show them all. We'll have a video competition for Robert Reeves.
Okay.
Because I do think he's really on our side. We just have to use him properly at the right time, like when we're ready. Because again, I'm not going to send him stuff that he can't do anything with. I need to send him something he can do something with.
Okay.
Also, like we
You have
can like
okay.
get more badges. Yeah.
Okay, Ryan, again with the showing off. You have your silver badge already. We're behind in the badging, Gianluca.
And
We
like
got
nah,
10
I,
shots
I
this
said
week.
like, actually what I meant was like we can get the badge because like there are like some of the rules which they list, and if we follow that rules and like if we get that rules, then I guess like there would be more contributors directly, like we can get more contributors from it, like if we like complete that their the 20 steps which they say.
Yeah, that's just look at
Yeah,
this.
I
Okay.
did. Like, I did not mean to show off that. Like, I was just
I
telling
was
about
kidding.
that.
I'm kidding. Trust me, I love showing off. It's the best thing to do. Nobody will ever know how good you are unless you tell them. So yeah, this is. I will definitely look into this, or if anybody has any expertise with this to get us started, that would be great. Because again, we want the momentum moving towards getting us in incubation. Yeah, silver badge, 10 contributors. We should just work for you, Ryan. Just don't work for Ryan. Anyway, so I will get I'm gonna wait for JRAM to get in touch with me on Thursday or Wednesday or Thursday for an update on how he's doing with the snowflake stuff. I am going to I sent that letter to Min about the mentorship to see what she says about that. Gianluca, I don't know if you got a copy. David and Min, I sent it this morning.
Yeah. Thank you.
That would be
Sure.
great if we could get you in that to talk about AIFAQ to the maintainers at that
Sure.
summit. That would be a game changer for us. Also, the AIFAQ one pager for South Korea. Yes. I'm going next week. Yes, I'm so excited you're going next week. Do you need the one pager from us for AIFAQ? I
Yeah,
will work
yeah.
on that today. Or did you work on
Actually I can make, but like I want exact specific things like which you want to exactly like you want that exactly I should speak those words, like yeah, like a pattern of some of the words which I should speak there.
it? Okay, let me just see something here. I think it was the founders meeting. I'm not going to be able to find it. Oh crap. Where is that? Okay, well, I'm going to stop sharing my screen because I can't find it. I will send you over. So the verbiage that we went over for the one pager, just give me a second. If I find it real quick, I'll be happy. So just Google Drive for a second. That's not what I wanted. Recent. I swear to God, I'll find it. No, I'm not going to find it. Anyway, um, oh, that's because it's PowerPoint. I keep looking in PDFs and I put it in PowerPoint because Peter said put it in a PowerPoint. Hold on, I got it.
Hmm.
There it is. One pager. These were the words that we had been using, and everybody liked what this said. At one point, Peter had asked to change it a little, so I made it in a Canva, and it looked like this. Let me see if I can get the Canva one open. Oh, I'm so excited you're going to Korea. That's great. Daniela Barbosa will be there. She is the head
Yeah.
of the Linux Foundation, and she's an old friend of mine. And I will tell her that you're going to be there and try to get you guys to just connect because she is a great connection to have. So I will see if
Mhm.
she can uh, run
Yeah,
into you at.
actually, I plan to meet her also. Like when I saw that she is even like present there as a speaker, like I was even planning to like talk with her.
Yeah, she's great. I will definitely make that connection. Again, I can't. I'm having trouble finding this other one, but I'll send it to you through the Discord channel or the Slack channel as soon as I find it. It just had instead of key capabilities, we changed them to be key benefits. So between this one and that one, you'll have all the verbiage probably you need to create whatever you want. Um, to help you, but I'll send you the one with the key benefits as well as this one with the key capabilities. So let me just, you know what? I'll just do this for you. Take a screenshot real quick. Or actually, yeah. Everything isn't working today. Okay, I'm done. I'll put that in the Slack as soon as I get both of those one pagers for you to go over and see which you could use. That would be helpful. Okay. Anything else? I think we're almost at the hour. Um, okay. Yeah, I wasn't sure the other one was going to work. I'll set that other one up again. And as soon as they're set up, I'll set them up as soon as this call's over, and I will send you the approval or the okay the second that they're active. But yeah, I'll get them out to you today. Yeah, I wasn't sure when I changed the email when we changed over the website. I brought the emails with us. So Gianluca, please check jc
Mhm.
at
Mhm.
aifaq.com.
Okay. Sure.
GC, sorry, I keep saying
Mhm.
J. GC.
Okay.
And then I did Peter, I did Bobby, and then I'll put those other ones in as well. Perfect. All right.
Okay. Thank you, everyone.
And
Thank
if
you,
we need a
Bobby.
meeting on Wednesday, I'll announce. We'll make sure everybody's there. And if anybody needs me, I'm here all week. Please reach out.
Okay. Thank you, and have a nice week to everyone. Bye.